I wanted to go out myself and discover, if I could, why there's so many singles in America. Started in Florida because that's my base, in Tampa, and I did that because I'm there. But then I wanted to go to the major cities that I hear about, the places where I have a lot of clients. So Atlanta, naturally, because I've heard as high as 30-1 on the ratio of females to men. And then DC, because I have a lot of clients there. New Jersey and the New York area, several clients there. And now Houston, Dallas, and Los Angeles. So I kind of went to where I felt like were, problem cities, to where I have a lot of women coming to me from those areas saying, hey, there's no men here. We have individuals that make 30,000. We have individuals that make millions. And so, just all the way up, from teachers to celebrities, so that we can see if there's a common thread between the single lives or the relationship dynamics across the board, across all socioeconomic classes, and kind of see what picture it paints.
A man of God. That's first and foremost.
He has to be God-fearing.
Be God-fearing.
You have to be a Christian man.
Man of God.
A God-fearing man.
Would have to love God.
And not a play Christian man.
A man that knows God.
I want someone spiritual.
And that's affectionate.
Ambitious. He has to be wanting to live in his God-given purpose.
Someone that wants a family.
Caring.
Respectful.
I like a man that's in shape, athletic.
I have to be attracted to him. I'm not going to even lie. I need to look at you in the middle of the night and be like, hey. I can't be like, man, he sure got a winning personality and he is so sweet. Yeah, I want him to be sweet, but he needs to be fine too.
Humorous.
A good head on his shoulder.
He would have to be educated.
Concerned.
Consideration. If I'm considering you, you need to consider me. If I'm making plans in my life for our future, you need to be doing the same thing.
Tall,
Drive. Selfless.
a good heart, stable.
An honest man.
It's a long list. I got it in my room if you want to see it, but you want to see it?
A man that's kind, a man that's polite.
I do like someone who's confident in themselves.
Emotionally available.
A man that's comfortable really irritates me.
Emotionally stable.
Character.
Of course, character and integrity.
Financially stable.
Genuine.
Reliable.
Someone that's not intimidated by a successful, ambitious woman.
Embraces the principles of manhood.
Responsible.
I do need a little swag. I do want someone who's taller than me and heels.
Need a little swag.
A man that has a good relationship with his family.
Someone who just knows how to treat me.
And a job.
Here is my list.
Where is my husband, Tony?
There's men everywhere, but quality men. It's just when I'm looking for a man, and I say, okay, I'm looking for a man of this caliber. Well, that cuts out like 80%. Okay, so now I need to see, is this man attracted to me? So, heck, who knows? It might cut out, another 10%. And then when you go, like what you really want in this person, like if spirituality is important to you, whatever, that's not something that's common anymore either. So if that's important to you, heck, that's like you only got 2 men left. And out of those 2 men that might fit the mold, he thinks he's the cream of the crop.
I'm not gonna just settle for somebody that doesn't meet my expectations, because I believe my expectations, my requirements are realistic. I don't think they're just completely, in left field where I shouldn't be able to find what I'm looking for. So growing a year older, 2 years older, that doesn't change my mindset.
I don't know if I can compromise really too much. What I like is what I like, and I believe in, if you want something, I think you should be able to get it. So on little stuff, I may be able to compromise, but as far as the characteristics of what I want a man to have and possess, I don't know if I can really compromise on that.
I'm going to be single until I can check off, because otherwise you are going to be looking to fill that, void, whatever it is. It could be spirituality. It could be, oh, he doesn't make me laugh, or she doesn't, whatever it is. Unless that person is getting off on one person, I really do think for the most part, everyone is going to continue to seek that, whatever is missing from someone else.
A lot of women
they get their identity, a comfort, a peace from a man filling that void and not knowing themselves and knowing that it's a partnership, not I need you to give me this, to take care of me, to protect me, or whatever it is.
A lot of the women out there, who talk about or think they want to be married, they don't really agree with the principles of marriage or the rules of marriage. They identify with the idea of marriage, but you know, the basic principles of marriage is love, honor, and obey.
Men talk a lot about wanting a submissive woman, or you know, someone to submit to them, but a lot of men don't know how to lead.
I heard a speaker one time talking about it, and what he said was that it's like, okay, if you're a lady, then you're supposed to marry a man, okay? You're not really a man until you have fellowship with God, so to speak, and you know your purpose, and you have a mission, and that the word like mission or submission, well, the undergirth of mission is submission. So a lot of women have a problem submitting to a man who has no mission, and it's like you're following a blind leader.
It could all be simple, but we make it so hard. Find that true lover, gotta find that one lover, yeah. It could all be simple. If heartbreak was painted.
Keep the list, but can you be that?
Either they so gung-ho on marriage that they pushing you away, like they talking about rings the first week, or either you know, they're kind of like, you meet them and they like, look, I go to the club 7 days a week, so deal with it.
If you have a list that is so superficial, just live a little. Go on for a couple of years. You know, I knew somebody that was, you know, early 20s, and she said, you know, I will never date a man that has kids. Okay, so now she's like 32, and every man that she dates has kids.
Again, I think it's just not understanding. A king is someone who knows how to rule himself. And we're kings, but we're misguided. All of us are kings. And if we knew that and we really took heed to what that meant, it's not just I can conquer all these women. It's like, no, I'm a king. I can lead her and I can bless her.